Welcome everybody, my name is Colton from Zim2 Capital. Today we're here with President of Commerce Resources, Chris Grove. Chris, thanks for coming in again.
Thank you, Colton.
So you had news out today that you've shipped a 100-gram sample of mixed REC concentrate to a major global processor outside of China. What's the importance of it being outside of China?
Well, Colton, this aligns very well with our intent at ultimately, once in production, being one of the largest producers of rare earth elements that is an alternate source to the production coming from China. So this is a major European company. We visited their facility in 2014, and they were the first company to recognize the inherent value of our superior distribution of the 4 rare earth elements used in magnet manufacturing, and they requested a sample from us in 2014.
And so you mentioned, I should mention too, you have produced a 21.9% NdPr. And NdPr, again, is the main distribution that you want to see in samples of this?
Yeah, in terms of NdPr, that's neodymium, praseodymium, and on a percentage basis, those 2 rare earth elements are the largest part of any permanent magnet. However, an NdPr has been on a run for years now in terms of price. So having high NdPr is seen as extremely attractive to the magnet making industry and should be seen as such by the market, which I think it is today, considering the percentage appreciation of our share price today, which is great.
And you also mentioned here that you're in the process of producing another 1.5 kilograms, so 50% more than this sample here. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we've received many requests of material from global rare earth element processors, and so we are looking to satisfy those requests. And that material will be produced as was the original 1.2 kilograms of material at Hazen Research in Colorado. Ultimately, I think with the size of the resource of the ashram currently being in the range of 250 million tons, I can certainly break that down for the BC Securities Commission. 1.6 million tons in the measured category, 29 million tons in the indicated category, and 220 million tons in the inferred category. Ultimately, with the size of the resource that we have identified right now, we can potentially be several companies' partners or several companies' suppliers once we're actually in production.
I see. So it's not just all these companies necessarily going at you for the same piece of the pie. They can all take their own little pieces if possible.
They could take a piece of the big old ashram pie. Absolutely. I mean, ultimately, our current production scenario is to take to market 50,000 tons of this material that we've been producing for 6 months now, which is the most valuable rare earth element concentrate being produced today, in my opinion, in my understanding, in so much as it has very high amounts of these 4 rare earth elements used in magnet manufacturing. Ultimately, that current resource that we have, we could produce at that level for well over 100 years with the current resource. So yes, I mean, the ashram is a big pie that many companies could have a piece of annually for a very long period of time.
Great. Well, we're super excited. It's nice to see the share price get up a little bit today. And and if anybody has any questions regarding why these specific rare earth elements are important, we've done many videos before with Chris, and he goes into depth on all of that. So take a look at those. Otherwise, Chris, thanks for coming in. We're excited to see what's next. Is there anything else you wanted to end on?
Well, we're very excited about the interest of many of these majors right now, and so we are very hopeful to move to the next step with some of these being potentially a project level investment. So we're very excited about that, and obviously we'll make the market know when something has been achieved. Thank you.
Great. Well, keep a close eye on commerce. Things are moving quick, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Colton.